Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Fired Up to Read. Today we're going to read The Gingerbread Man, Loose on the Firetruck. We'll give people a few minutes to catch up as one of the ambulance crews is getting ready to go on a call.
Station 1 EMS response. Mercedes Medical Care, 1340 South Division Street, Suite 302. Joshua Melford Street, Dice Road. For the heart patient, 19 Charlie 6 for a COVID positive patient.
Sorry for that interruption. Again, we're going to read The Gingerbread Man, Loose on the Firetruck. Got another ambulance call.
2 EMS response, 807 Booth Street, crossing off Westbury, Minimal Line. For a stroke, 28 Charlie 2L.
All right, so let's get started. On a bright Monday morning, my teacher breezed in. Let's all make a circle, it's time to begin. She winked and then whispered, our field trips today. The classroom erupted with shouts of hooray. So they're going on a field trip. Anybody want to bet where they're going? We're riding the bus to the big fire station to meet firefighters and Spot, their Dalmatian. Sophia leaned down and said, you're coming too. You're our gingerbread man. We wouldn't leave you. Just jump in my backpack. I'll give you a ride. There's a pocket for you over here on the side. So we can see they're going to take the gingerbread man along with them as well. The pocket was cozy. I peeked from the top. The bus drove for miles, then came to a stop. In front of a building with shiny red doors stood 2 firefighters from Company 4. One had on gear for a quick demonstration, and standing beside him was Spot, their Dalmatian. Helmet, goggles, oxygen tank, flashlight, axe, gloves, boots, and Spot. So that's typically what a fireman or firewoman would wear. I was jostled and jiggled as kids moved about, then I fell from the pocket, right on the dog's snout. Spot sniffed at my face, taking one sticky lick. I needed a trick to get out of there quick. He tossed me up high with his mouth open wide, but I flipped toward his tail and slid down like a slide. So the gingerbread man lands on the dog's face and then goes on down his tail and goes flying. My feet hit the ground, I took off for the station. But right on my heels was that hungry Dalmatian. I'll run and I'll dodge as fast as I can. I'm not a dog bone, I'm the gingerbread man. So you see him running away. It's not a dog bone, he's the gingerbread man. The class didn't notice. They tried on black boots and helmets and air tanks and big heavy suits. So, see them trying their stuff on there. I dashed to the fire truck, jumped in a seat. Phew, I was almost a sweet doggy treat. So you see Spot looking around, not sure where the gingerbread man is, and there he is up in the front cab of the engine, or actually the ladder truck. I hopped on the steering wheel, gave it a spin, and yelled out, honk honk, with a big cookie grin. The wheel spun past gauges and switches and knobs and all kinds of buttons that do different jobs. I'll vroom and I'll zoom as fast as I can. I'll steer this big truck. I'm the gingerbread man. So look at that. He jumped up front and just took it and started driving. Then I heard someone whistle. Spot trotted away, so I jumped through the window without a delay. I landed on top of a big silver bowl. Oh no, I cried out as I leapt for a pole. I shimmied right up the pole and I sprang from the top, then jumped on a bed with a big belly flop. There were several more bunks with their covers pulled tight for each firefighter who stayed through the night. I bounced on each bed on my way to the door, then into a room with a bright checkered floor. So we see him climbing up the pole, and then over here he's in the bunk room. hopping on the beds.
10:30.
I peeked around the corner and smelled something yummy. A grumbling sound rumbled up from my tummy. I spotted a fireman filling up bowls with 5-alarm chili and buttery rolls. Then all of a sudden I heard a loud noise. "Woo! Fire! No lunch for us, boys," one shouted. They rushed to the bunk room and slid down the pole. I followed behind them, then peered down the hole. Do we think the gingerbread man's going to go down the hole? Slide down the pole or not? Let's see. Spot wasn't there, a sure sign of good luck. So I slipped down the pole and jumped on the truck. I'll ride to the rescue as fast as I can. I want to help too. I'm the gingerbread man. Wee went the sirens. The lights flashed around as I zoomed past my classmates below on the ground. So they brought him along. He jumps on the ladder truck. Away they go. We sped through the streets and I clung to the back, near ladders and hoses piled up in a stack. The engine pulled up, firefighters jumped out, they rushed to the hydrant and opened the spout. I spied a large house with a shed near the back, smoke rose from its window, all sooty and black. So we see here a fire truck coming around the corner, he's holding on to the back. And they're opening up the hydrant and you can see the garage on fire in the back. I'll put out that fire as fast as I can. I know I can help. I'm the gingerbread man. I grabbed the hose nozzle and gave it a pull, but that hose whipped and bucked like a rodeo bull. The water whooshed out and it doused the old shed, and the powerful spray shot the hat off my head. Look at that. Hoses have a lot of pressure and it whipped the gingerbread man around. The chief ran up quickly and dove on the hose. She crawled her way up till we came nose to nose. "Look, everyone, it's a gingerbread man. Now where did you come from?" said Fire Chief Ann. "I came from the children to visit the station, but I almost got eaten by Spot the Dalmatian. I had to escape from that hungry crumb snatcher, so I jumped on the truck when I heard your dispatcher. Good thinking, smart cookie. We're glad you hopped on. You wrestled that hose till the fire was gone." So look at Fire Chief Ann and the gingerbread man. So there's lots of female fire chiefs across the country. There's several over on the Western Shore as well, so anybody can be a fire chief. We packed up the truck and drove back to the station. We pulled in the drive to a standing ovation. "Your gingerbread guy was a brave little man. He doused every flame," announced Fire Chief Ann. The children applauded and shouted out yay. They held me up high, yelling, "You saved the day. You're really a hero, you're part of the crew, but you're missing your hat, so we have one for you. A shiny red helmet from Company 4. There are more for your classmates stacked up by the door." I'm sure several of you have gotten plastic fire helmets when we visited your school or your church or community event that you have going on. We hand a lot of those out. I tried on my helmet and shouted, "Woohoo! I'm a gingerbread man and a fireman too." The end. All right. How about we take a little field trip out to the rescue truck as promised? All right. Let's see what we can find out here. So this is our fire station 16. It's our rescue truck. Hopefully we can keep a signal. Last time I think we had some difficulty. It's a big thing I want everybody to see is here. So these tools are very heavy. See if I can get a better shot of them for you. And what they do is they cut metal on cars, they'll spread doors, they'll lift dashes, all kinds of stuff. So we've got some spreaders back there, a couple different tips. They're hooked to hydraulic lines that come off of here, and they use fluid to create the pressure to spread and cut. So they're on a nice rollout tray. So we've got a couple sets there, and then let's walk around to here. And we've got a gas-powered one unit here, along with another slide-out tray. A couple different varieties. These are a little bit lighter, but they can do the same job. So everything is set up, pre-connected to go on nice hose reels. You see how they're labeled A, B, and C. That's so the operator knows which valve here to turn to give pressure to. So that's just a couple of our tools on the rescue truck. This vehicle is prepared to handle a lot. As you can tell, technical rescue. So doesn't look like we have any questions. We've had a couple people viewing today, which is great. This should be saved to our Facebook page for a while. So if you missed us at 10:30, you can certainly watch it at any time. And we look forward to seeing you next week for another session. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.